Year after year, as anime watchers, you will encounter bad protagonists. We've all been there. We deal with disturbing, pathetic main characters sometimes. It's sometimes hard to find a main character that we can like off the bat and enjoy. But it's finally over. We have found yet another good protagonist.
How is that possible?
Damn, would you still fuck with me if I had a smack on?
One of the things I hate most is bad main characters. 12 episode shows, 24 episode shows, does not matter. Dealing with a bad main character that you have to wait and see their growth, see them suffer due to their weaknesses, it's simply story. In the end, it is incredibly a good story to see someone build up and become the person you want them to be. You don't just spawn in as that guy or girl, you don't randomly gain confidence, and you don't randomly gain game. Knowing the anime industry, let alone the writers industry, you have to hold interest. Certain shows or certain anime in our case have to have certain tropes for people to be interested. I'm not mad at that, but some things are overboard. No matter what, having a bad main character is annoying. So why did I still watch My Hero Academia? Getting down to the main point, you're here for Windbreaker, ladies and gentlemen, and especially our famous guest, ideal protagonist, Haruka Sakura. Not perfect, not overpowered, and not weak, but ideal. Better than ideal, may I say human. Like most anime, this one stars a high school male student. He's not a regular main character. This one is different, or at least it's showed differently. From the get-go, we don't see much of this character's weak side. And I say that because they rather show the human side of him. It's glanced over, but we see the mental struggles our main character has to deal with from a kid. He was born with 2 different eye colors and 2 different shades of hair. I don't know if I explained that right, but yeah. Instead of beating himself up and hating the way he was born, our main character chooses to accept this is who he is. Green flag number 1. I'm not gonna gloss over that this is hard for some people to do, but it really is that simple. In the end of the day, we are who we are. And the sooner we accept that, the better we can become. Due to the story being mainly a delinquent story and inspo taken from Tokyo Revengers, they kind of gloss over the mental side of things. But trust me, it's worth it. And the way they executed it was beautiful. And when I say beautiful, I mean beautifully amazing. Yes, they took inspiration from Tokyo Revengers, but within the first 7 episodes, we already have a tournament arc. In the first episode alone, the first fight scene has outdone Tokyo Revengers in every way. We finally found a show that can implement multiple factors, vibrant characters, a romantic duo, and action on action, let alone a good main character? Come on. Arrogance, ignorance, and hard to accept love. That's how we explain our main character. And I know this is supposed to be a likable character, and these sound like annoying qualities, but these qualities is what makes our main character human. He has reason to be this way, but it's not overexerted or too hostile. If he comes across someone that knows how to treat him firmly and human, he doesn't lash out or necessarily push them away. He can somewhat have a cool head and explain why it's hard for him to accept someone that accepts him. What is that, green flag number 2 or 3? Like, come on. Most people get disgusted or deny me without hearing me out. That's something our main character says with a straight face. He goes over why that's the reason he fights, because it doesn't matter how you look in a fight. The premise of this show is just that our main character comes to take the top spot at a school that's known for fighting. He assumes that rebels run the school and the strongest stands at the top. Despite this in his upbringings, we see that our main character has a heart and he could be nice to normal people. We have a scene where he's in the cafe and helps an elderly man, and it almost comes as a surprise to the man and the waitress due to him admitting that he loves to fight like a minute before. I can go on and on about why this show is good and why you should watch, but the premise is, me as a person, I like realistic shows, I like realistic characters, but I also like vibrant, unrealistic characters with unrealistic standards. I feel like this show does a good job meshing all of that together while still being an anime. It tackles a serious topic while still keeping good pacing, and I love that. And I see development room for our characters, which can be uplifting to the audience and provide inspiration. So shows that do this and characters that portray that image, I will always boost it or talk about it. This video is shorter than usual, but if you guys want to see more content from me, let alone weekly or every 2 weeks, me dropping a video, leave a like and comment down below. I definitely want to continue this, but I do have a 2024 anime review coming out soon. I'll probably touch on this anime a little bit faster and more in depth, but stay tuned, a lot to come. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.
僕は答える